Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Chemistry. In my last video of halogen derivative, we have seen the preparation of alkyl halide from hydrocarbon, that is alkanes and alkenes. In alkenes we have seen with the preparation of alkyl halide with hydrogen halide, the order of reactivities HI, HBr and HCl. And we have seen for unsymmetrical alkene we have to follow a Markovnikov's rule or anti-Markovnikov's rule, where in symmetrical alkene the addition takes place without Markovnikov or anti-Markovnikov's rule. In today's video, let us start with halogenation of alkene. Halogenation of alkene. So there are two possible reactions that we are going to write over here. When alkene react with halogen in presence of CCl4. So as this is a symmetrical reagent, one chlorine will go to one carbon, another chlorine will go to another carbon, and you will get CH2Cl, CH2Cl. The reaction takes place at room temperature. So you will get 1,2 dichloroethane from ethene. Same if you take propene and you treat with bromine in presence of CCl4 at room temperature, you will get CH3CHBr, CH2Br. Addition take place at double bonded carbon atom and there is a formation of 1,2-dibromopropane. This type of a compound are known as vicinal dihalide. When two halogen atoms are present on adjacent carbon atom, then such compounds are known as vicinal dihalide. So this is a formation of vicinal dihalide. And if we want to prepare, we'll do formation of allyl halide. That is also a halogenation reaction, but only conditions change. So let us see that reaction. When you take alkene like propene and you treat this with chlorine in presence of light, heat, what you will get is there is a removal of HCl from allylic carbon atom and you will get CH2 double bond CH, CH2Cl plus HCl. So you will get allyl chloride. The hydrogen being removed from allylic carbon atom. What is allylic carbon atom? The carbon adjacent to double bonded carbon atom is known as allylic carbon atom. The carbon adjacent to double bonded carbon atom, this carbon is known as allylic carbon. So hydrogen is replaced from allylic carbon by a chlorine. The order of reactivity for both the reaction will be fluorine, but fluorine does not react. Mostly it will be chlorine, bromine or iodine. So we will remove this fluorine. It will be chlorine, bromine and iodine. This will be the order of reactivity in this reaction. So this is a halogenation reaction. Please take a screenshot. Next reaction is halogen exchange reaction. So reaction number 3 is halogen exchange reaction. In this, they are divided into two reactions. First reaction is Finkelstein reaction. In Finkelstein reaction, what will happen? This is the formation of alkyl iodide. So in Finkelstein reaction, formation of alkyl iodide take place with from alkyl chloride or alkyl bromide. Dry acetone is used as solvent. So let us see the reaction when alkyl chloride or alkyl bromide, that is RCl or RBr, is treated with sodium iodide in presence of dry acetone. This is the solvent used. So there is a removal of NaCl or NaBr and you will get Ri plus NaCl or NaBr, alkyl iodide. For example, suppose C2H5Br is treated with sodium iodide in presence of dry acetone. So you will get C2H5I plus NaBr, that is ethyl iodide. So this is the Finkelstein reaction, a method of preparation of alkyl iodide from alkyl chloride or bromide. So chloride and bromide, chloride or bromide are exchanged by iodide and therefore reaction is known as halogen exchange reaction. In this, one halogen, chlorine or bromine, is replaced by iodine. Another method, another reaction is Schwarz reaction. In Schwarz reaction, formation of alkyl fluoride take place. Formation of alkyl fluoride take place from alkyl chloride or bromide. So let us see the reaction when alkyl chloride or alkyl bromide, any one of them, is treated with metal fluoride like AgF or COF2. So what will happen? There is a removal of this AgCl and you will get RF plus AgCl, alkyl fluoride. Example, suppose you have CH3Br treated with COF2, it is also a metal fluoride. So you require 2 bromine, so it will be 2CH3F because 2 fluorine are there, so we have balanced the reaction, plus COBr2. So fluoromethane from bromomethane. This is the Schwarz reaction, is one of the best method for preparation of alkyl fluoride till now we have not seen any method of preparation for alkyl fluoride, only Schwartz method, only this method is there by which we can prepare alkyl fluorides. So take a screenshot. These methods of preparation are there for only alkyl halide, not for aryl halide. Let us take another method, one more method, method number 4, Huns-Dicker reaction. This method, Huns-Dicker reaction, is not there for your board examination. It is only there for JEE NEET examination. In Huns-Dicker reaction, only alkyl bromide or aryl bromide formed. So this method can be used for the preparation of alkyl bromide also and aryl bromide also. Till then, whatever method we have seen, in that only alkyl halides were formed. But by this method, you can also form aryl halide. So let us see the method now. When silver salt of carboxylic acid, that is silver salt of carboxylic acid, is treated with bromine in solvent CCl4. So what will happen? This AgBr has been removed, plus this CO2 molecule has been removed, and what is remaining is one bromine and R, so it will form RBr, alkyl bromide. Let us take example. Suppose you are having CH3COOAg, silver acetate, plus bromine, CCl4, so it will give you CH3Br plus CO2 plus AgBr, that is bromomethane. Or instead of R, there could be a benzene ring. Silver benzoate plus bromine, CCl4. So it will give you bromobenzene plus carbon dioxide plus AgBr. So by this method, alkyl halide as well as aryl halide, that is alkyl bromide and aryl bromide, both can be formed. Now we will move to next, that is preparation of haloarenes. What is arenes? Arenes are aromatic compound. So we are going to make chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, iodobenzene and so on. So preparation of haloarene. First method is electrophilic substitution reaction. This reaction you have already studied last year in chapter hydrocarbon. Let us see the reaction. When benzene is treated with halogen in presence of anhydrous AlCl3, or instead of AlCl3 you can also use FeCl3 or Fe in dark, any catalyst. So what will happen over here? All the carbon have hydrogen, so there is a removal of this HCl molecule and you will get chlorobenzene plus HCl or bromobenzene plus HCl from benzene. instead of benzene, if you take any other aromatic compound, for example, if you take toluene, so toluene is orthopara-directing, and when you treat this with suppose bromine in presence of AlCl3, it will give you two products. Bromine can go on ortho position or bromine can go on para position plus HBr. Orthobromo benzene, orthobromo toluene and para-bromo toluene. So you can also make other aromatic haloarenes by the method of electrophilic substitution reaction. This is the first method for the preparation of haloarene. Please write down this method. Next reaction is Sandmeyer reaction. Just see Sandmeyer reaction. In Sandmeyer reaction, we will take aniline as the starting material. Aniline, benzene have NH2 group. And this is treated with nitrous acid. So this nitrous acid is an unstable compound. So this is prepared, this nitrous acid prepared by NaNO2 plus HCl. So what will happen? This HNO2 has been removed, nitrous acid, HNO2 plus NaCl. The reaction takes place at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. So what will happen over here? On an arrow we will write down NaNO2 HCl at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. So there is a formation of benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride. Let us see what actually happened over here. So when you take aniline, so I'll write aniline like this, and over here lone pair of electron. And when this HNO2 come near to this water molecule has been eliminated. So this nitrogen will form a bond over here, and you will get nitrogen, one hydrogen is there, and double bond O. Now this hydrogen in presence of acid, this hydrogen and oxygen also removed and form H2O minus H2O, and in presence of acid salt is there, HCl is there. So this and this bond shift here, this bond also shift here, and you will get N triple bond N over here plus charge, because this carbon had formed, nitrogen had formed foam bond, and Cl minus. So there is a formation of benzene diazonium chloride, this thing, N2 plus Cl minus. Now finally what happened, when this benzene diazonium chloride is treated with Cu2Cl2, copper salt in acid. So what will happen? there is a formation of chlorobenzene, chlorine from Cu to Cl2 transferred over here, and nitrogen gas evolved. So this is the reaction. Formation of chlorobenzene. This reaction is known as Sandmeyer reaction. Similarly, you can form bromobenzene from benzene diazonium chloride. Cu2Br2 plus HBr. So it will give you bromobenzene plus nitrogen gas evolved. This part is not there in your syllabus. I just told you how to make benzene. That is not there in your syllabus for in this chapter, halogen derivative, but it is there in chapter amines Gattermann reaction. But it is there for JEE and NEET. That's why I am writing over here. So what will happen? This benzene diazonium chloride or benzene diazonium halide also you can take, no problem. When it is treated with copper powder and HCl, it will give you chlorobenzene plus nitrogen gas evolved, and when it is treated with copper powder HBr, it will give you bromobenzene plus nitrogen gas evolved. But Sandmeyer reaction give better yield than Gattermann reaction. But by this two method you cannot prepare iodobenzene. The method is only for making chlorobenzene and bromobenzene. Now let us see formation of iodobenzene. Formation of iodobenzene. So when benzene diazonium chloride, how to make benzene diazonium chloride already written on the board over here, is treated when heated with Ki, potassium iodide. So this KCl being removed, nitrogen gas removed, and I will come on benzene ring. So you will get iodobenzene. So this Sandmeyer and Gattermann you can form chlorobenzene and bromobenzene, and by heating with potassium iodide you can form iodobenzene. Take a screenshot. Last reaction, preparation of fluorobenzene, but that is also not given in your board textbook. It is there in board textbook, but it is there in chapter amines. But if you are studying for JEE and NEET, it is given in this chapter only, halogen derivative. Just see formation of fluorobenzene. So again you require benzene diazonium chloride. How to make? We have just seen just now how to make benzene diazonium chloride. Treated with HbF4, fluoroboric acid. So it will give you this HCl removed, and you will get N2 plus BF4 minus. Now from this on heating, over here BF3 removed, nitrogen removed, and one fluorine that is remaining will come on benzene ring and give you fluorobenzene. Again, this reaction is not given in your textbook, but it is given in chapter amines, not given in chapter halogen derivative in a textbook, but it is given in chapter amines. So you can go through that. Please take a screenshot. So today we will end here only. In my next lecture we will do with optical activity of compounds. We will study about them. Till then, please like, share and subscribe my channel, and also hit the bell icon so you will get a notification of all my new videos. Till then, bye bye everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.